Welcome back to the channel. We're gonna do something different today. Usually I take my metal detectors out, but today I've got a little surprise in this box here. Let's open it up, see what's inside, and then we'll head out into the hills where the gold mines are. I'm proud to say that this box here was supplied by the guys from the Prospectors Patch here in Western Australia. This box here contains a magnet fishing kit. I'm going to show you exactly what this kit contains. We're going to put everything together and we're going to see if there are any magnetic items down the mine shafts. It says it's a starter kit. Perfect. I'm an absolute beginner when it comes to magnet fishing. The first item to come out of the box is a 20-meter rope with 2 carabiner hooks. And I gotta say, I'm very, very happy. They've gone through the effort for me already and attached the hooks. We've got a few business cards from the Prospectors Patch. The metal objects that come out of wherever you're magnet fishing can be sharp and you don't want to cut your hands by pulling sharp metal objects off your magnet. And this is our magnet. As soon as I take it out of the box, I'm so careful that I don't have my phone nearby. I'm not going to hold it too close to the camera. Also, if you've got a pacemaker, it's recommended to completely stay away from any stronger magnets. It's not very big, but it is super strong. This tiny little magnet has a lifting power of 180 kilos. The magnet that I use for my first magnet fishing adventure does not have to be any bigger than this. This eye bolt here is just loosely screwed on. So we're just going to put some Loctite into this eye bolt here. Should be all safe. One last thing, before you go magnet fishing, you should always make sure that all your knots on your carabiner here and the rope, that all your knots are secure. And also, oh, look at that. Ooh! Wow! Okay, the magnet is working. I'm gonna put on this thread lock now, then I'm gonna put everything back together, let it cure, and then we're going magnet fishing. I'll just take a screwdriver when I'm back at the car and I give it a really good tightening turn. All done! Let's go magnet fishing! I'm glad that my mate Bo volunteered to help with the setup. Before we send down the magnet, we want to have a look with the camera first. Look at that high-tech device here.
Yeah, mining shaft ROV.
Yeah. What's on it?
An Osmo Action and a little LED with some flotation devices.
Just unfortunate that we can't see the picture because this device loses connection with the camera. Our plan was to watch the live footage as we let down the camera, but the thick bedrock prevented the signal from being received on top of the ground. At least we were able to review the footage after we had the camera back up on the surface. This is what we saw. At first, the camera just spun around. We had less glares from the sun the deeper the camera went down into the mine shaft. The flotation devices also acted as a handy bumper because we didn't have any control with just one rope tied to the device. As the camera spins back around, we're able to see light at the end of a tunnel, which seems to be a drive that connects to another shaft. The ore the old-timers got out would have been very rich. The camera finally reached the bottom of the mine shaft, and the way it was resting, we were able to spot an item in another dugout section. Feel free to let me know in the comments what you think it is. But this is nothing yet. It's going to get very strange here as the camera slowly goes back up. Here. I'll slow it down again. Okay, honestly, It looks like a flying snake with suction cups. If this is an unknown creature, you guys will have to help us pick a name for it. Coming back up out of the mine shaft, the only other interesting thing we saw were a couple of bats, until we came back up onto the surface. And surely enough, the light that we could see at the end of the drive is from another mine shaft in the back. Letting the camera down into the mine shaft was only the first step. Now we're coming to the real adventure, letting the magnet down.
Yeah, a little bit of magnet fishing.
Okay, so we can't really see what the magnet is doing down at the bottom of the shaft. But I reckon it's working quite alright. Please always be extra careful when moving around open holes in mining areas. An unexperienced person who is not familiar with the risks might get seriously hurt or worse. In other words, please don't try this at home. Thanks to Bo's construction, we didn't have to lean over the opening of the shaft, which we estimated to be 6 meters deep. Oh,
No
nothing
bites.
on there. Nothing at all? Let me see this. Nothing. Oh no! Oh no!
There goes your hat.
Oh no! My hat! Oh no! It is so windy. Okay, take the magnet off, we put a hook on there. Bo quickly manufactured a grappling hook, which we let down into the mine shaft, full of hope it would hook onto my hat. Unfortunately, this rescue mission was unsuccessful. Too bad we couldn't reach the hat or the battery looking like thing down at the bottom of the shaft. We tried our best with the magnet and of course with the grappling hook. Because of the angle the rope was swinging and where the items were hidden in that little hollow down the bottom there, it just didn't quite reach down there. So the battery and my hat will have to stay down there. The creature is probably quite happy about it and building a nest in it already. I'll just make sure to look for an easier location next time I'm going magnet fishing. Nevertheless, we had heaps of fun. If you want to give magnet fishing a try, hit up the guys from the Prospectors Patch. I'll put a link in the description box below. They sell all sorts of mining and lapidary equipment. They buy gold as well. They are the Garrett dealer. And also, that's where I bought my pig. I've been getting this question a few times now. This pig here I bought at the Prospectors Patch in Kalgoorlie. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Stay safe out there, guys, and hopefully see you again next week.